It's a story of a child, fair and pink, born with softer qualities, not tough enough for the society he was born in. When he was 2 years old, he asked his dad for a Barbie, tempted and excited for a doll of his own. "You're not a girl, go play with the car," and thus his wishes were thrown in a fire and stereotyped and burned. He was closer to his sister, and she did let him see WWE. He was trained to be non-violent. He didn't want to hurt anybody. But his brother did fight him, trying every wrestling move he'd known. But even if it would hurt, he couldn't say it, for then he would be laughed at and asked, "Ladki ho?" He was fat, he was white, no facial hair seemed to find him. They called him Chikna, they called him a football. All the eunuchs tried to grind him. He couldn't play cricket, oh, he was terrible. His friends began to call him Bobby. When his ball never hit the bat, and he missed all the catches, he was told, "Chamiye tu ghar jaavi." He couldn't watch TV serials, but they're for ladies, they said. He couldn't read Bombay Times, as it is only read by women, it said. Chubby and pale, the boy was a very funny child. He had huge man boobs and a feminine voice, and no one shied from saying, "What an effeminate sight." As a teenager, he didn't fit in with boys, for he hated discussing porn with them. He couldn't comment on the passerby's breasts, but looked above in those eyes, glistening dark like a gem. And then one day, he made a mistake and said he loved George Clooney. Ignoring the fact that he spoke of his acting, the word itself distanced from him quickly. He liked to shop and wanted to always dress well. They called him a faggot when he spent on colorful clothes and hair gel. He ran away from the country, he needed some space. He came back, changed, a fitter body, a better face. He screamed when he came back, he was tired, irritated. Stereotypes had fucked him up, and that mentality, he just couldn't do it. Just because he liked dolls, you'll call him gay? That's just because he likes human toys and couldn't connect with cars and robots, let alone play. He couldn't play sport, but could you let him try? His hand was made for more delicate things. He was an artist, but couldn't show it. Why? Because for God's sake, don't sit and paint. Go out and play like a man. Michelangelo, Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci must all have belonged to a gay clan. He was an aspiring actor. Let the Bombay Times stay. For the glamorous world was what brought him joy. For what the good TV serials that made his day. He was always well dressed, but why the fuck do you care? He wants to be a model, he wants to be a model, so let him be. He wants to style his hair, so let it be. He was fat, he had moves, his body jeweled. But he was afraid to run around because his body bounced up and down. A spectacle to laugh at, he wasn't allowed to rest. What makes men happy? His life was ruined by that breast. And to all the boys who judged him for not obsessing over their world, that began with the letter P and ended with ORN. Wake up, guys, look over the ass and bosom. There's life beyond Dudwali.in. And now that he's fitter and looks much smarter than you call him gay because he has an accent? He speaks 4 languages via cagare matagatsu. That's the magia gigantuda in Italian just for you. Yes, this is my story, and I do get laughed at still. Maybe because I wear earrings, maybe because I cry during films. But boy, if you still call me a faggot, back at you. For had I been gay, I would have certainly not fallen for you.